Hi, this is Thomas Hawksworth, engineering intern at Saratech, and welcome to our Tips and Tricks tutorial series. Thank you for watching this video on Streamlines and Simcenter. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful tutorials. If you have any suggestions or specific requests for tutorials on topics you'd like us to create, please add them in the comments below. Additionally, if you have any questions about anything covered in this tutorial, please be sure to ask your question also in the comments. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, please check out our other videos here on the YouTube channel. We also offer our online customer enablement series held on the first and third Thursday of each month. This is a free 30-minute live video tutorial series where our software experts will share tips, techniques, and knowledge that will help you sharpen your skills. To sign up for the series, please contact us at info@saratech.com. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about a way of flow visualization in Simcenter known as Streamlines. We'll talk about how to seed Streamlines and the different ways we can represent Streamlines in Simcenter. To start off, I have a simple simulation set up where we have airflow moving over a small wing section. The wing section is contained in a sort of wind tunnel-like structure, and then we also have the air mass here. The inlet is 150 meters per second, and then there's just an opening at the end. And I've already meshed the geometry and ran the simulation, so our results are ready to be viewed. If we go ahead and open them here, we're going to go ahead and right-click on our results and start a contour plot so that we can see our results. If we look here, these results make sense. We have our inlet at 150 meters per second. We have our stagnation point. We have increased flow velocity here, decreased here, and then we have some decreased flow velocity in the wake of the airfoil. So, considering this, we know the results make sense, but perhaps we want some more detail about the flow, how it's behaving, and we can do that with Streamlines. So to create our Streamlines, we're going to edit our post view, and we're going to go to the Display tab. Here, we're going to change our display from Contour to Streamlines. We have our velocity set here, and then we have this option known as seeds. We need to create a seed set so that Simcenter knows where we want our Streamlines and how many. So we'll go ahead and click Create. And we're going to use select nodal location to select the nodes of our mesh to be the points in which the Streamlines will be created. We're going to click select exterior point, and we're going to pick sample on face. Alternatively, we could pick every node on face, every node on an edge, or some on the edge. We're going to go ahead and pick some on a face. And we want the minimum distance between each node to be about 100. This will make sure that the Streamlines are spaced at least 100 millimeters apart, and that way it'll be easier to see the different Streamlines. So we'll go ahead and create them here. We'll just select this face, and now you can see we have these Streamlines created. We'll click OK, and then we'll make sure our new seed set is picked, and we'll click Apply. So as you can see, we've populated our control volume here with a bunch of Streamlines, and we can now see what's happening with our flow. They're still contoured, so we retain that information, but now we can see a little bit more detail about what's happening. However, in this case, because this is a volume and not a cut plane, it can be kind of hard to see exactly what's happening as these lines are kind of jumbled. In order to fix this, we're going to make the Streamlines on a cut plane so that we can accurately see what's happening at a cross-section of the airfoil. In order to do this, we're going to create a new seed set. We're still going to use select node location, however we're going to use select point on cut plane this time. And this time we want all on edge. In this case we can move where our cut plane is. I'm going to keep it at the position of 0. And now we need to select the points that we want to measure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the top, kind of come down here, keep going. And you can select the Streamlines that show the detail you're looking for. You can select all of them, whatever you desire in your specific case. Go ahead and pick these guys. And that should be good. So we'll go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to select this new seed set. We're going to click Apply. And now you can see we have the Streamlines on a cut plane for this specific cross-section, and it's much easier to see what's happening on this plane. Finally, we're going to talk about some different ways we can represent these Streamlines. Right now, we have them represented as a line, which you can see under Color and Style. We have it as a line. We can also do Ribbon, which just makes them flat, and we can do Tube, which is basically just makes 3D lines for the streamlines. We can change their size here in the size percent of model or millimeter. However, the last way to represent these is known as bubbles. So we'll go ahead and click that here. And these tell us some interesting things about the flow. So bubbles work almost like if you were to drop a bunch of balls, or quote-unquote bubbles, at a specific location, and then it tracks what happens to them as they move down the flow field. So you can see here, we've decided to synchronize them at the seed point, so at the beginning. We can choose to synchronize them upstream or downstream. I'm going to leave it at seed point. And each column here represents what's happening at each part of the flow field at each position. So you can see here, the bubbles start to separate from each other because there's different amounts of velocity as you go up and down. This is showing some of the viscous effects from the airfoil. And then you can see in this wake here, the wake has lower velocity than the surrounding area, and so these bubbles are staying behind as these have a higher velocity. That is it for how to seed streamlines in Simcenter and the different ways we can represent them. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and comment, and don't forget to check out our Customer Enablement series held on the first and third Thursday of each month. And thank you for watching.
Thanks for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any new videos. Follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter for the latest engineering news and information. And to see all of our upcoming events, please visit our website at saratech.com/events.